Do you know who this guy is? This is my mascot. I'm sure that everyone is familiar with this man who needs no introduction at all, Henry Bemis, from the Twilight Zone episode Time Enough at Last. And he is the namesake of my site, BemisReviewsBooks.com. Actually, Henry Bemis is the Bemis in my title, and he's the reason why I named my site what I named it. So I have I have this action figure, and it's sitting on one of my shelves in my office, and I just thought I'd show you this today. Actually, I was just going through some cleaning, some fall cleaning, and I came across some of my favorite children's books, and I just wanted to show you what I came up with. So this is actually a very famous one. I don't even know if you can consider this a children's book. Oh, The Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. This was actually a graduation gift, and it's actually one of the most popular graduation gifts. I actually learned that after I graduated. I think I received that when I graduated from graduate school, and you can see my Rod Serling statues in the background. I am a huge, also my Princess Leia Pez, huge Twilight Zone fan. So I've also got some others down here, and also some Game of Thrones. Also a big Game of Thrones fan. I don't think I'm as big a Game of Thrones fan as I've seen other people. There's some incredible fans who are putting out some great content on YouTube as well for Game of Thrones, but I do love my Game of Thrones and look forward to every season, even though we have to wait an interminable amount of time. Okay, here's another one. This is a Caldecott winner, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think. Anyway, The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister. This is about beauty in all its forms and how beauty is really determined on the inside. And the rainbow fish is so beautiful and doesn't want to give up any of its beautiful fins. Look at all of those dazzling colors. And yet, when he gives them away, he finds that that's when he becomes his most beautiful self. So, I love this book so much. All those fish wanted his scales, and he didn't want to give them away. But then he did. And his life changed forever. And he was still beautiful. I'm trying to find a picture of him there. Oh, gosh. That's a good one. Okay, some of the others. Go, Dog, Go. If you haven't read Go, Dog, Go by P.D. Eastman, you are missing out on the most amazing kids book. I don't think kids should have all the fun, and I think that adults can appreciate this kind of stuff so much more than kids sometimes. Or at least just as much. I know kids love this, but this one is a great one. I can't even remember who gave this to my kids. Someone along the way. We've got some amazing anthologies as well. I've got Richard Scarry stuff that I don't have here today. It's actually in a different part of my house. I've also got a complete anthology of Curious George. I've got some Aesops. I've got a lot of good stuff. I might have to go through that. Frog and Toad Are Friends by Arnold Lobel. That's a classic. We got Little Bear over here by Elsa Homelund. I think that's Minerick. Okay, this is one of my favorites. Lyle Crocodile by Bernard Weber. This is about a crocodile that comes to live in a urban city with this lovely family, and it's all about his hijinks and adventures. When you put a crocodile in a city environment, it's like oil and water. It just doesn't go. But Lyle just has a way with people, and he wins people over, even the people who are just terrified at him when they first see him. Oh, this is the Little Bear. So we already showed you Little Bear. This is the Little Bear Treasury. So I've got the whole treasury. It's not really mine. It's my kids. But, I've taken all of their stuff and I've kind of, I'm making my own kids bookshelf because I have this thing about children's books, and especially ones that I read in childhood. I have another one. Oh God, I gotta find it for you. It's somewhere here. Well, here's one. Okay, this one is not the one I was thinking of, but this is also another favorite. This is the cover. Frank was a monster who wanted to dance. I know I could boogie if just given the chance. This book is amazing. It is so funny, and it's one of those books that if you were gonna like go into a young kid's classroom, like a kindergarten or first grade classroom, and read, like a parent volunteer around Halloween, definitely consider getting your hands on this book because kids love this book. It is so jazzy. I love it. So it's written and illustrated by Keith Graves, and it was a gift for one of my kids when they were actually very young, I think firstborn. One of my good friends gave me this book, and I had never heard of it before, and I just immediately loved it. And here's a classic from my preteen years, Charlotte's Web by E.B. White. This book is amazing. I think that every child should read this book. I think that everybody should read this book. And if you skipped it in childhood, you should pick it up as an adult. I have very, very strong beliefs about children's, going back to children's books and reading them again and again, even once we become adults. So that's it. That's just a little small show and tell, book show and tell. That's what I'm titling this. I'm titling this a children's book show and tell, and also introduction to my mascot, Henry Bemis. Love you so much, Henry. You're my guy. And that's it. Talk to everyone soon, and take care.